Monday. Happy May. This is what I am doing on this lovely Monday. Paying bills. Let's see. Hello there. Let me know where you're checking in from. I am paying my bills and getting my schedule together. And so I decided to jump on here and share some of that process with you. Greetings from Philly. Philly in the house. What's going on? What's going on? What's popping? Alabama in the house. Y'all at work? Or is this your off day? Let's see. Let me log on here. Yeah, I wanted to jump on here and just kind of like, share my process of paying bills because it's super simple, but it's redundant and it helps because it is something that I can do every month and make sure that I'm on point. Let me look at the comments. Lisa from New York. Hi. I think that's how you, Uric. Love your channel. Thank you. I just woke up. I work nights in the ER, baby. I know your life, okay? I know your life. What time is it? You definitely probably don't sleep more than like 4 to 5 hours. And then you get sleepy again and probably go back to sleep right before work. I still have that sleep schedule, unfortunately. I be sleep by 8:30 and then I'm up again about 1. Thank you for your service, by the way. I'm going to start telling nurses that because they tell police officers that, but they don't tell nurses that. Like, bruh, we risked our whole lives during the pandemic. So thank you for your service. Kia says she at work. I paid bills end of last week. See, I can't pay my bills before the 1st because they don't put the rent in. So when you go to pay it, it doesn't show up, which is weird. All right. So yeah, I am going to probably go live more often because YouTube is trying to create a digital slavery situation. I told my mom that. I was like, it's literally digital slavery. Like, if you don't post something and come on here, they literally like not shadow ban you, but they stop promoting your videos that you put a lot of work into, that has lots of views, but they want to know that you are working present time. They like Janet Jackson. What have you done for us lately? So I said, all right, let me go ahead and start going live. Plus, I get to see you more often, which is cool. Because sometimes when you're trying to work on stuff behind the scene, you kind of like fall off. And you don't realize like you have amazing people that support you. So thank you. Thank you for being here on this live too. Okay. Yes, they do. I'm surprised I got a notification. Absolutely. Like, it's bad. It's bad. Hey, Nicole from Jersey. New Jersey. Yeah, so they be tripping, but it's okay. It happens. I think it's good to go live, because you can do so much in post production. Like, you can make yourself a star in post production, but it's something about going live and being able to like see how that person talks and their mannerisms real time. I think that's good, especially in this AI digital world that we coming up to, where everything is fake. So yeah. Whoa. Okay. So yeah, let me I guess I can kind of share my process. So I use a happy planner, okay? I use a happy planner, and I have the same the same setup every month. I like to create steps. This is how I do everything pretty much in my life. I create steps. So over here is my steps. And first thing I do is I pay myself. Okay, I pay myself first, and then I transfer money from my account to the joint account, and then I transfer Bay's money from his account to the joint account, and then I pay the family credit card bill, which is always ugly. So I pay that, and then we save money in a high yield savings account. So then the money that's left over after that, after all of the bills are paid and the credit card bill is paid, then I transfer that money to a high yield savings account, which I like Marcus Goldman Sachs. I use them and I use Ally. Right now, let's see how much Marcus Goldman Sachs is offering. So hopefully they let me in. Of course, face recognition would not work when I needed to. Already a customer. Okay, I have to do it later. But yeah, savings does not go in a regular savings account because they will not give you any money for it. And because the interest rates are high right now, we're able to get, a good interest rate on our savings account. So I transfer that, and then I buy stocks. So pay myself first, pay the bills, save, and then invest. What would you suggest for ugly ceiling? For ugly ceiling, I don't know if you can see my background. Decorate around it because I hate my ceiling so much, and not just for aesthetic purposes. I feel like it's dirty. You know what I mean? Like, we have popcorn ceilings here in Florida, and ugh, yuck. Like, you can literally see some of the dirt and dust, and if you try to like remove it, stuff falls down everywhere. So yeah, um, that's probably my only suggestion. I mean, that's what I've done. I just tried to like marry different things that kind of like, you know, complement. Me too. They hold cobweb. Oh yes. Oh yes. Cobwebs. I think my dog's fur is in the ceiling. To be honest with you, it's quite disgusting, quite nasty. I've tried to knock it down before, but it doesn't work. I've tried vacuuming. I've tried. You know how they had that little what is it like? Not Play-Doh. The slime. You know how they have the slime, and you can use it to clean your car out. I've tried that in the ceiling, did not work. So you just got to deal with it. Nicole said, I'll be moving to my own place soon. And as you know, I'm a millennial, and I have some things in mind of how I want my place to look. Absolutely. Absolutely. It's really hard to buy um, these days. So, you know, being that I'm an emergency nurse, I've seen so many people cold and die. And I'm just like, you really have to just enjoy your life in the present, because you can't say, oh, I'm going to wait to be happy or wait to love my space in 5 years. Like, nobody knows. Like, nobody knows. So I agree. Start small, make your place functional, organized, and build as you go, because, you know, you deserve it. You got to go to those jobs and deal with life stressors. You deserve to at least like the space that you're in. So I stand by that 100%. Chase. Oh man. I got to do my exercises today. Because I have physical therapy on Wednesdays and Fridays. So they got me doing a lot of shoulder exercises or stretches, like stuff like this. I'm like, this feel like a workout. I don't know if I like this. Oh, Daily Devotions with Tony says, hi Wayna, I started binge watching you and I think you're amazing. I'm selling my condo and moving into a rental soon, and your videos are really helping me. That is beautiful. Very, 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 very beautiful. That's why I do it. That's why I do this. It takes a special person to be a nurse. Absolutely. It's a special place in heaven for nurses. I'm telling you. A lot of other people too, but yeah, it definitely does. I could not agree more. You had a reason I watch YouTube. Oh, you're always 100. Oh, thank you. That's y'all is so kind. Y'all is so kind. Let me get some work done. I'm trying to do both. Don't let me get distracted, okay? So yeah, I was telling you about this, and so once I do all of that and pay my business stuff, then I feel a little successful, because I'm like, ooh, whew, I paid everything. All the bills are paid. And I filmed a video yesterday. The video is going to be titled, video is going to be titled, oh, how to reset your apartment home. So I'm working on that. I just need to finish the edits. Okay, we gotta transfer. Where my money at? Okay. Okay, there we go. I was gonna say, I was gonna see me flip out on here. Like, oh no. Okay. Okay. So yeah, paying everything, and then I always write my credit score down too at the beginning of the month. Check the credit, make sure everything is good, make sure ain't nobody using your name, because cybersecurity is a real problem these days. It's a real issue. Transfer from here to here. And all right. All right, all right, all right. All right, all right, all right. All right, all right, all right. One down. This takes me probably about 30 minutes. Okay, go back. It's not working. This is crazy. All right. Do it. It's always easier to do stuff on your phone, seems like. Like, why couldn't I do that on the computer as easily as I'm doing it now? Income. Transfer. Yes. Done. Done. All right. All right, so we got that done. Now I need to see, need to pull all of these bills up. Let's see how much Comcast is trying to get me for this month. They a trip, boy. They a trip. One of the reasons why I'm not in my office as much is because Comcast wanted to charge me they were charging me $300. $300 a month for internet only. And then when I wanted to downgrade, they said, "Oh, you can downgrade, but you have to sign a 2-year, a 2-year agreement." And I'm like, I don't want to sign a 2-year agreement because I don't even know if I'm going to keep my office for 2 years. So I ended up not going with them, and I ended up getting a hotspot from T-Mobile. But yeah, they are a mess. I shouldn't be talking about their business on here. It's the truth. It's the truth. Billing. All right. So now, what are some of you guys' goals for this month? For me, I'm trying to get my arm better. Like, seriously. Trying to work on my physical abilities because I do not like not being able to do stuff. Like, there's so many projects that I want to get done and I can't. I just got to look at them. It makes me sad. I want to change my curtains out in my living room. What else? I pulled up my floor in my bathroom. That video is going to be coming out this month. So once I get my arm together, I think everything else will fall back into place. But it's been a lot. It's been kind of stressful. Oh, not to mention, my dog has been having poop. He's been having blood in his poop. So I got to take him to the vet, and I'm hoping that it's nothing serious because he is old. But yeah, he pooped in the house yesterday. He never poops in the house, and it was like blood spots. I'm just like, man, it is raining and pouring. My arm, his bloody stools. So yeah, let me see what y'all said. Nicole says she has allergies. Yeah, me too. I find myself sneezing about 10 times a day. Oh, thank you. Thank you, chili sauce. Um, Okay, there they go. All right, so I asked you guys what were your goals for this month, and working on the body was one. Need to finish the living room and thinking about a color scheme for her kitchen. Is it BK forever? BK forever? BK, is that like Brooklyn or is that like initials? Let me know. Alicia said, thank you for doing so. It's small steps like avoiding the contract that we need to know. Yeah. This summer, I'm not sure what I'm going to start. I just know I start. Oh, thank you. Yeah, I hope he's okay too. I really do. I thought it was, I was like, I called the VCA, and then they were like, oh yeah, you can bring him in. But I saw, this was like the second time that I saw blood in his poop, but that was like in one day. So I'm like, let me just chill. It's not a dire emergency. He's breathing, because of course they would love to take my money and check him out and say he's fine. So I'm like, let me just kind of watch it and see if it continues over the next few days. And it has. So that's on my to-do list today, is to get him over there to the vet. She said, actually, no, she told me that I can bring in a sample and then they can go from there. So that's what I'll do next time he goes. Then I'll just try to run a sample over there. She's like, you could just put it in a refrigerator for, like, we won't be doing that. I'll bring it. So yeah. She's like, you can put it in a refrigerator. Mm-mm. Okay, yep. BK is Brooklyn forever. Okay. I like Brooklyn. I rode on the Brooklyn Bridge with my family in 2020. It was nice. It was so nice. Okay, monthly. The goals for the month is to exercise, spring clean, for real this time, declutter or reorganize. That's what I put in my video actually, because that's how I like to reset my month. Like I try to get all of that stuff accomplished. And I may not do the entire house, but I'll do something. I'll reorganize something. I will make sure that the house is clean. Y'all, I got a house cleaner. Best thing I could ever did in my life. Ever. Ever, 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 ever. And I got it. I ended up getting the house cleaner or hiring the house cleaner because of my shoulder. Like even cleaning up makes my shoulder hurt. So yeah. And she's, for the same price that it was costing me to get my nails done, is what she charges. You can't tell me God is not good. Yeah, so she comes every 3 weeks, so she'll be here tomorrow. And I think I know that's what a lot of other influencers do, and that's why their house is always clean. And I for the longest was trying to do everything on my own. I'm like, what is my problem? You have to pay people sometimes to do things to make your life easier if you have the means. So I ended up not getting my nails done. I haven't been getting my nails done quite some time because, like I said, last time I went, I don't know if I told you this, but last time I went and got my nails done, um, the lady was like, she wanted to take off my nails, my gel nails, and my gel polish on my toes at the same time. And I said, no, I would like to do them separately. And she was trying to like kind of coach me, like, no, 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 we do it at the same time. I'm like, no, I would like to do them separately. And she's like, why you mad? And I was like, I'm not mad. I just said no. But I think she was saying that because I don't have Botox. So when I talk, all of this, it moves. Or maybe she just thought because I said no, that was me being mad. But that lady drilled my nails down so bad. When I tell you, I have like pockets that kind of go up from lifting. So I was like, you know what? That's it. I'm done with them. Finish and I'm done. So I will not be getting my nails done. But however, I will be getting my home cleaned because it's a much better way for me to spend my money. I'm talking too much. I'm not getting the work done. Okay, I need to go back to Chase. Back to Chase. Back to Chase. Oh no. Oh, I'm on the wrong browser. Oh, there we go. Um, all right, so now I got to pull the credit card bill, and this is probably the scariest time of the month. Okay, this credit. Oh, we don't even want to see it. I don't even want to see it. Oh snap! They did move that investment account. Oh, they did move it. Look at God. Oh no, they didn't. Okay, we gotta sign this agreement. Hmm. Okay. Now I get it. Okay. Oh, this credit. Oh, this credit card, Lord jeez. Oh, Lord. Yeah, I'm gonna be on this. I'm gonna be on this live every day. Why is this credit card bill this high? And this is like real time. Like I'm not even. Who bought what? What the heck? Okay. Hmm. Hmm. Okay. So let me tell you what happened last month. Okay. And shout out to Nichelle before I start. If she watches this, shout out to you. Let me know in the chat, please. I also have a house cleaner. Yeah, that is where it's at. Employ somebody else. That is where it's at. All right, let me know if y'all still there before I continue with the story. Whoa, this credit card bill off the chain. Front desk, they shouldn't have even been charging me for this. Okay, y'all still there. All right, so I get to the airport only to get a call saying that the flight is delayed 2 hours to Austin from Fort Lauderdale. So okay, cool. We wait our little 2 hours. We jump on the plane. We get to Austin. That's when I met Nichelle, one of the subscribers. It was really nice to meet her. So that flight was delayed 2 hours in Austin. Okay, no problem. We have patience, right? We on vacation, long as we get there. So then it's raining as we're coming in, and we ended up staying a little bit longer. So then the gate agent started talking over the intercom saying that we were going to be delayed um, because we did not have a crew for the flight that we were going to be leaving out on from Austin to Las Vegas. So then another flight came in. I think that flight was supposed to merge with the Fort Lauderdale flight and maybe some others from Atlanta. So they were supposed to stay on the plane, but they made them deport the let's say deplane. They made them deplane, but they were supposed to stay on the plane, and we were just supposed to walk on that aircraft, take off, and go to Las Vegas. So they out there like, what you mean? We're not supposed to go get off the plane. They were, we don't have a crew. So now they're reassuring us that they're looking for a crew, this, that, and the third. At this point in time, it's probably like we were supposed to leave. We were supposed to be delayed until 1:25. It's 3 o'clock in the morning at this point. So finally, the gate agent says that they have a crew. So everybody's like happy, clapping or whatever. And they're like, okay, we're going to start boarding, blah, 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 blah. So Bay and I, we do pre-board. If you a member of the channel, then you know how to pre-board. I don't tell those secrets on the internet straight out because people be tripping. But we always do pre-board. If you know, leave it in the comments. So we go and we like the first people on the plane. And we get on the plane, put our bags up, and the probably like 5 minutes later, the flight attendant jumps on the intercom and says, I'm sorry, this plane is going to be canceled. This flight is going to be canceled because we have a new pilot and he's too tired to fly. We immediately get off the plane because tired and pilot just don't go together. I'm sorry. In no world does that go together. So we get off the plane or whatever. So now, remember I told you all of the people that was in Atlanta, came in from Atlanta, had to deplane. So they're out there. Everybody that flew in from Fort Lauderdale is out there, and probably some other flights or whatever. So it was like 200 people that's in line to talk to the gate agent to get rebooked. So Bay and I split up. He's like, okay, I'm gonna go to this counter. You stay at this one. So the counter that I'm at, the lady takes care of one person. Then she steps from behind the desk and she says, makes a general announcement and says, everyone, I just want to let you know, we are not going to have any flights leaving Austin until tomorrow, which would no until the 22nd. Now at this point, we flew in on Thursday, so it was early Friday morning. They did not have hotels for anybody, and they said they couldn't get us to Las Vegas until that Saturday at 7 o'clock. Now my flight was supposed to leave from Las Vegas that Sunday at 2 o'clock. So I'm like, it doesn't even make sense to go if we're gonna get there on Saturday. So at this point, I'm like, well, we could either go home or we could try to get as close to, as close to um, Las Vegas as possible. So shout out to Bay, because I wasn't going to make him drive. And he was like, we can go. So the lady ended up finding us a flight to Arizona. So this is about 4 o'clock in the morning. So they dropped our bags at baggage claim. So we had to leave out, go get our bags, check our bags again, and then go back through security, got some breakfast, slept for like an hour, then got back on the plane at like 6:30 to go to Arizona. So we get to Arizona, we get the car, we get the rental car, and we leave Arizona about like 9 o'clock in the morning. He drove straight. We only stopped at, I think we stopped at once. We stopped in Boulder City, like right after you passed the Hoover Dam. It was such a beautiful drive. It was unexpected, but it was beautiful. I actually want to go back out there and drive um, that terrain again. So we get to Las Vegas. and we have a good time or whatever. So on the way back, remember I told you our flight left at 2 o'clock on Sunday. Same airline. That's why I said, listen, if they don't compensate us, I'm not rocking with them no more because this is ridiculous. So on the way back from Las Vegas, we get on the plane, no issues. The plane was not delayed at all. Only to get on the tarmac, and they had us on the tarmac for 2 hours. I fell asleep. So I heard the pilot come over the intercom and say that because our flight was, let me also tell you, our flight from Las Vegas was supposed to fly into Chicago and then back to Fort Lauderdale. So I was asleep, but just, you can still hear. So I heard him saying something about we may have to fly into O'Hare. So I'm like, I kind of woke up and I was like kind of in the daze. I'm like, did he say we were flying into O'Hare? And so everybody else was like kind of confused, like, I think so, I don't know. And so the flight attendant must have told the pilot, like, hey, you need to clear that up. So he cleared it up. He was saying, no, right now we're not, but if the flight weight is something about the weight, then we may have to fly into O'Hare, which would mess us up because we would miss the flight in Midway. So finally we take off and Bay like, we've been sitting here for 2 hours. I'm like, that's crazy. I didn't know because I fell asleep. So we finally take off after the 2 hours. We get to Chicago. Our flight is gone. They left us. So now that it could have been worse because I failed to mention that my son flew to Chicago. I'm from Chicago, so my son flew to hang out with my mom. So he was going to meet us on the same flight. So he ended up leaving, and then our flight was delayed, so we ended up missing that flight. So now I'm like freaking out, calling neighbors, like, because I can't talk to him because he's on the plane. And I'm like calling my neighbors, like, hey, just, a heads up. I'm sorry to call so late. It's probably like 9 o'clock there. But I'm like, hey, Brandon's, on the flight and I don't have a way to communicate with him. I don't know if he has his key. I hope he has his key, blah, blah, blah. So thankfully he was being responsible that day and he took his key. So he was able to Uber home and just, let himself in. But we had to spend the night in Chicago. Then we get back on a plane Monday morning and we finally made it back home. And I was just like, yo, this is some Frontier type of stuff. But it wasn't Frontier Airlines. It was that other one with the heart that everybody loved, that I love. But they did us dirty. So I was like, man, I need a vacation after that vacation. And I sent them a long letter, did a dispute, all of the receipts that I had to spend, all of the money that I had to spend. I kept the receipts because we had to get rental cars, pay for gas. I had lost my first night hotel, because we couldn't cancel it in time. So if they do not compensate me, I am going to the FAA. Like, we are not going to play any games. Like, that was ridiculous. And then they lied and said that it was due to weather and not because they didn't have a crew. And I'm like, that is so not true, because I really, really want Nichelle to re-message me, because she actually messaged me on one of the videos like, it was nice to meet you. And so I told her what happened, and I really want to know, did she catch her flight? Because I never seen anybody else that was in the area to board when we got off our plane. It was just our plane in the airport. They even turned the lights down. So I was just like, oh, yeah. So if you're traveling this summer, just be prepared, okay? Just be prepared. Okay, Nicole says she's coming to Florida on the 12th. It's her first time on a plane, so this will be an amazing experience. Absolutely. Absolutely. Safe travels to you. What part of Florida are you going to? So yeah. That was quite interesting. Quite interesting. But yeah, y'all, this credit card bill is ugly. Do you want to know how much this credit card bill is? I'm gonna be on this. I'm gonna be on here every day. She said they're going to Orlando. Oh, I love Orlando. You gonna have fun? She said, yay. Yo, this credit card. Okay, I don't even know what to do because, yeah. Yeah, sometimes it is better to drive. You can plan it out a lot better. I was like, let's just drive from here. And then I looked it up from Austin to Vegas. It's like 18 hours. I was like, no, that ain't gonna work. We don't want to know. Listen. No, I'm not paying this. I'm about to make a phone call because this is too high. This I was not expecting this at all. I can't even blame this on the trip. And when's the last time we paid it? Last month? Gee whiz. Okay. Hmm. All right, let me do something else because I can't deal with that right now. I can't even deal with that right now. Yeah, YouTube is crazy. At all the videos that I posted, they still, you literally have to jump on live and you literally have to upload like every day. But I blame TikTok. I blame TikTok came and messed everybody bag up. Mark Zuckerberg's bag, Pinterest bag, everybody. That's why they're trying to shut it down. Pay FPL. Oh man. All right, let me pay this real quick. So, because I have to be on here every day, I need you to tell me what you want to see within reason. Storage. Play that next. I'm trying not to be like annoyed. I shouldn't have did this. I shouldn't have went live doing this. This is annoying. So my storage bill, I think I'm gonna get rid of my office. I know I am. This is crazy. My storage bill went from $252 to $337. I'm calling them. I ain't paying that. How you gonna go up almost $100? It's crazy. That's crazy. And I think they're gonna go up in price on my office rent. They went up last year, and I was like, nah, I'm gonna keep it. I'm gonna thug it out. Nope. I use my car as my office like I used to. This is nuts. This is crazy. This is crazy. You crazy girl. You crazy. Crazy girl. All right. Hi, Daisy. Hold on. Somebody else left a message. Alicia said, might as well. Everyone's trying to get work from home jobs these days. Why not have a boss from home? Yeah. Yeah. I only got the office, to be honest with you, because during the pandemic, it was either get an office or just quit doing what I was doing, because I was very much so stressed. And I felt like I was always in the house. Once once the pandemic kind of slowed down, I felt like I was always in the house because I was more so doing like the videos, trying to like really grow the channel, trying to bring all my ideas to life. And so I was like, okay, I'm gonna get an office. Plus, it is good to have an office when you do business because you don't want to give everybody your personal address. So, you know, but I don't think it's necessary anymore, if I'm being honest. Yeah, if I'm being honest. All right, so we got the bills laid out. They're off the chain. Off the chain. Oh, I'm gonna be selling some more stuff. I sold a lot of decor. A lot of decor. And I thank you guys so much because this it takes a lot of money to do this type of content. I was like, I need to go do some Instagram videos or blow up on TikTok where you don't have to spend that much money. But buying like all of the different things and the filming equipment and all of that stuff and hard drives, that stuff is expensive. So I was able to sell a lot of my decor, and yeah, I appreciate that so much. But I'm gonna do a purge in my closet because I have a lot of purses that I do not wear, and I do not like having a lot of stuff around me. It clouds my mind, and I just don't get as much done. Or even like my wardrobe, if I have too many clothes, I'll be like, I don't have nothing to wear. I have to pare it down. But like, I'm gonna sell some stuff. So this is what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna jump off of here tonight at 7 o'clock. I'm gonna come back on here and I'm gonna show you what I'm gonna sell. And I'll give you a quick look at some of the things that I wanna let go of. Oh. Oh. So like this purse I've had for a long time. And it has like a little strap in it. I don't wear it. It's just sitting collecting dust. I think I only wore it like once. So I'm gonna sell this. I want to sell this purse. I think I got some other purses over here in this closet. I need to get rid of this stuff. So let's meet back here tonight at 7. And I'll do like the little haul. And then from there, I'll give you the link to where you can buy it if you want to buy it. That's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna start decluttering, pay for this credit card bill. All right, thanks for hanging out with me. I appreciate you. I will definitely be doing these videos more often because, like I said, digital slavery is real. I think I've just sold myself into digital slavery. I'm laughing, but I'm serious. So I'll see y'all tonight at 7, okay? Later. Enjoy your rest of your day.